Hi, I'm Rhys Lewis, Exec Chef of the Woodstock Inn in Woodstock, Vermont. Welcome to Home on the Range. Today I have a pasta dish that I made actually with a very scant few ingredients one afternoon, and it was so good it became a family favorite. Let me introduce you to the ingredients. It's a little strange, stay with me. Cabbage shaped up or sliced up, some goat cheese, a little bit of chopped fresh garlic, chopped fresh rosemary, of course some onion that is peeled and sliced, fresh ground lamb, this is of high quality, and then of course I have some Parmesan and Romano. I'm going to start with the lamb going down in the pot. Don't worry, if you don't have lamb, use beef. If you don't have beef, use pork. If you don't have pork, use turkey, chicken, whatever you have. So this is going to go down, and I'm going to brown this up, and it'll only take a minute or two to cook it through, and I'll be right back. I've got the lamb is now rendering out. You can see there's liquid in there and some of the fat. I'm going to go in with the cabbage. Of course, this just sounds crazy, but you know, sometimes you have to go with what you have. I'm going in with the onion. I'm going to let those two kind of steam together. Saute it up real quick here. Put the lid on and let that cook until the cabbage and onions are very much wilted. Actually, I'm going to season it. It'll help a little bit with some really high quality salt. I have some pink Himalayan salt here. Let that kind of work. Lid is going to go on, but I am going to stay with it so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And of course, in this pot here, I've got the linguine cooking. You can make fresh pasta. We'll make that coming up here in a future episode. But I have just a box of linguine we're going to use today. All right, when these onions come up, finish warming up, I'll come right back. Well, I've got the lamb and the cabbage. Onions are all kind of wilted. You can see how soft they are. Wow, all that juice in there. I'm going to go in with the garlic. All that chopped garlic, let that cook a little bit. I added a pinch of oregano to this chopped fresh rosemary. Put that in as well. I've got the salt. And I grabbed from the cabinet some hot little red chili flakes. Not too much, just a little bit going in, give it some bite. Of course, the goat cheese. Goat goes in, it's going to melt. And then the it's evaporated milk. All right? That's going to go in, and it's going to create that creamy looking sauce. That cheese melts out a little bit. I'm going to hit that with some cracked pepper. And then I've got my pasta cooking here. You can see it steaming away. I'm going to strain it, and I'll be right back.
You're on.
I've got the pasta. I've strained it out. Pasta slides into the pot. And then I'm going to just toss it real quick. And we'll portion it into bowls and some cheese. You can hear that coming together. Of course, this is enough for two. Yeah, Trina's laughing in the background there. So I'm going to get the dish, got my little plate right here. Portion this out. You can add to this other chopped herbs, other vegetables like spinach would be really good in here, basil, any of those other things. But I've got a dish here that mushrooms. Actually, I heard Trina whisper mushrooms, so that would be great. We did actually use mushrooms the first time. So pasta comes off the heat, cheese on top. Oh my, I'm going to hit it one more time with some pepper. Whoops, live TV, glass of wine, bite of pasta, bon appetit.